And we are back. Back for another chapter, another event. We're actually going to go to Bandicam first. No, not you. Him, her. Or him, her. Bring back our old party. We haven't had in quite some time. Yeah, because when I went to the Mage's Tower, I didn't have Morrigan. When I went to get the ashes, I didn't have... Oh, that clown, I don't care about him. I didn't have Alistair, and then we went to Orzammar. I again did not have Alistair. Oh, and we need to level him up. Bring that up to 42, that up to 26, and then dump that last one there. I guess that. Holy Smite. Rally. And Assault. Oh, actually, I need to switch her out for him. So I need to go see the crows. Because you remember we killed that ambassador in Orzammar. Now I need to go see the crow guy about my... Oh, hello.
This should be easy enough.
You place a payment in the blah blah blah.
Right.
If I could have him... You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing.
Indeed.
I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
The ransom indicates that some of our house special handpicked men are awaiting a ransom to free a kidnapped boy. The girls are setting them up by sending disguised assassins to the meeting, but we'll need backup to take out all of our elite soldiers, especially their leader, Captain Chase. The location is marked on your Bandicam map. Alright, we'll go take care of that then. Now, did I complete any quests from him?
What can I get you, stranger?
Nope. What about the irregulars? I don't think I did for them.
The irregulars, thank...
Oh, apparently I did. Oh yeah, that's right. I killed the last of the deserters. Yeah, 'cause we killed the last one when we were outside of Orzammar. And didn't I need to speak with you?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
I have something you might be interested in.
I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. At best, I'm a hired hand. Let's go to the ransom drop location. Uh-oh. Random encounter. You don't actually get those very often.
Looky here, men.
Oh, shit.
When I heard that one of the famous Grey Wardens was pilfering folk, I thought, can't be. But here he is. Looks like the Wardens have fallen hard. Ha! Soldiers, kill him.
I don't think thieving warrants death, but whatever. Ow! Cast it on him. Damn! Holy crap, you guys don't give me a break. The archers were rather obnoxious. Well, that was fun. I guess my reputation preceded me.
Let's get started.
Oh well. Just wish to let Dinner know that they're about 20 some odd guards short of their regular.
This should be easy enough. I sense something growing near. Attack! Show me what you've got!
Alright, where are those? Might want to heal yourself. Now, those stunts that they have are rather annoying. Alright, we need to go to revive Alistair. P.
This should be easy enough.
Easy enough.
We're done here. Go back to your contact, quickly.
Righto. Damn it.
As you wish.
And a couple of more house guys dead. Win-win for me. That's right. Is Alistair injured?
Your wish?
He is. Alright, Master Ignacio. I did your contract.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
You never intended to rescue the kid, did you?
You'd be wrong. Our contract had two important jobs. One was to kill the boy's kidnapper, Captain Chase. The other was his rescue. You took care of Chase. And some friends have already returned the boy safely to his father.
Mm-hmm. So are we done here?
I've nothing more for you. Your payment is in the chest. I hope you find it most satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
I have no more use for you then. Prepare yourself.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Kill the Warden!
If you think for one moment that you guys are gonna honestly never come after me again if somebody doesn't offer you the right price, you got another thing coming. Boys, girl, kill them! Come on, show yourself. There you are.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Time for some fun.
Off with his head. So much for the crows. And so much for you,
This should
Ignacio.
be easy enough. On it.
Alright, now that the crows are done and dealt with.
As you wish.
Alright, was there anything else in Dinnerim I needed to do? I could speak with the mage, see if I've done any of his contracts lately. Then there's the Chantry I need to speak to.
Good to see you again.
Nope, nothing there. Oh, wait, I know someone I need to speak to. You, madam.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
And what's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
I found one of these scrolls in the Teventer ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Alright, be careful with them, they seem ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Here you go.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah.
And?
I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
So, am I getting paid or what?
Maferath, you heard me, right? As in the betrayer of our prophet.
Yeah, I don't care.
All of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
7 sovereigns, not bad.
The deep dark before
None available?
dawn's
Fair enough.
first light seems eternal. but know that the sun will shine.
If I haven't made it clear, I do not care for the Chantry, the Maker, or any of that nonsense. Though I will admit, Andraste seemed like a decent
This
person.
should be easy enough.
Okay. So with that being said, let's go to the Mage's Tower so I can let them know about the dwarf that wants... What? Why do you block me from going, game? What is happening? Whoa! Rah! Right back at you, Godzilla.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us. What does that mean?
I don't know, but your
Wait. Did you hear that?
arm was totally going through your knee. Whoa! Ambush!
What a mess.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Will they send next, Darkspawn tax collectors?
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
Alright, well, the Darkspawn know we're here. They know where we are, at least while we're traveling.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
We're in it together, brother!
That we are. I have your back. You know that, right?
Indeed I do.
Well, now that that's out of the way, ask away.
Had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think that Archdemon needs to die. Quickly.
Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're supposed to do that. But killing the Archdemon is the general plan, I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yep. So it is. Hello, Morrigan.
Your desire?
Personal question.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Kiss her.
Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Yes, yes. Nom 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 nom. Totally ruined the moment, whatever. Liliana?
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Maybe. Had to kiss her, you never know when it might be the last time.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Why would I do anything with you?
Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'll not hold you to any oath, Lee, whenever you like.
Oh? I made the oath willingly, but if that's how you see it, then all the better. For the moment, it's still best I stay, considering my standing with the crows. But let's assume that I didn't desire to leave when the time came. What then?
Could always use a friend.
Oh, not more than friends?
No.
Oil sport. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yes. Disapproves, -4.
What say you? By all means.
What does it take? Or tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
Well, you certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
The Crows were willing to anger the Circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
Nice. And she didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
That's a stroke of good luck.
I got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
A wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to say.
Indeed.
But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
And he approves +4.
What say you? By all means. Again. Well now, what might interest you, I wonder? Shall I describe the stages involved with Lanthrax poisoning? I watched a man go through all 7 once.
That sounds like fun!
Haha, you have rather macabre tastes, I see. I like that. Let's see, how about the largest battle I ever took part in? That would have been the slaughter of Prince Azrin. Did you hear of that down in these parts?
You killed the prince?
Me? Not personally, but I did take part in the attack. Prince Azrin was 4th in line to the throne, you see. He started off as 11th, but worked his way up the old-fashioned method by inheriting control of an entire Crocell from his grandfather. After assassinating his way through the royal family, the king hired 3 other cells to take down Prince Azrin once and for all. I was in one of those cells.
Uh-huh. Is this sort of thing common in Antiva?
Antivan royalty is very much bound up in the Crows. You wouldn't want it run by a bunch of commoners, after all, would you? And this means they get involved in politics quite often. This particular fight nearly bankrupted the nation, I understand. It almost ended up putting a crow on the throne, a commoner, but that's a whole different story. I played a very small part.
What did you do?
My part in the entire battle was taken up trying to reach Princess Verina, who had thrown in with her brother. I killed about 11 of her guards personally before I got knocked out of a window. I landed in a river and nearly drowned. I was fished out by some urchins who robbed me blind. Made off with my boots, too. At least they didn't cut my throat. And that was my part in history.
You got robbed by urchins, and what urchins are basically kids.
I had to find my way back to the safe house, bruised and naked, and thankful to be alive. But there you go. Tale told. Let's be off before I tell more embarrassing stories, huh? What say you? By all means. Well, the only one that's really worth telling is the story of the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's alright, I understand.
Thank you. Perhaps another day, huh?
And if you get his approval high enough, he'll actually tell you what that story was. I believe it's him and a guy he was close to, and I mean close to, went on a mission, but that guy ended up betraying him, or something to that, or something along those lines.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Why would you leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that watered tart Hespeth. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Oh, no. That's wrong.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something? What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy. What you need? What about?
You miss Orzammar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. Alright.
Alright.
Aye, alright then.
Okay, I guess that's about all the conversation we're gonna get out of these guys and gals. Actually, yeah, let me talk to Shale right quick.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin, he who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
He's dead, Shale. He can't help. Or, I'm so sorry, he killed himself.
He killed himself? Ah, I would doubt it, but no. I see it is telling the truth. May I ask what became of the Anvil of the Void, assuming that it too still existed?
It was destroyed as Caradin wanted.
Then it was no doubt for the best. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
The Anvil made golems from living souls.
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
You were once squishy, sad, but true.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
Anywhere specific?
Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Shale disapproves, -9. Alright, so I've got her quest set. Still need to get Ogrins, but that'll come later. Actually, I can get that right now. Or maybe not, because what's his face isn't here. In fact, none of them are here. Damn it. Oh well. We need to continue on to the Mage's Tower anyways.
Yes.
Indeed.
And since we have to go back to Orzammar anyhoot, I'll bring Shale along and then we can go explore the deep roads. You there.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
That's good. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
All she wants to do is study the theory of magic.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She was willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle.
Alright.
She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Alright, thank you, sir.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Perhaps it was her choice to make.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Thank you, sir. Alright, back to Orzammar. Game! No! Not now. An almost dire hour. Switch party members. Goodbye, Alistair. Hello, Shale. Actually, matter of fact,
Of all
Yes.
there. Mix things up, or yeah, mix and match things up a little. Oh, Dagna!
Hello, how can I... It's you! It's been, well, quite a while.
It
I
has.
Time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First Enchanter has accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Nothing. Nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the Circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe. Alright, to the deep roads we go. I believe we need to go to Caridin's Cross first.
This place is familiar.
Do you remember something?
I am not certain. There is a place, a cavern that is not far from here. I know where it is. I remember.
We can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Alright then folks, in the next video, we'll go see where Shale came from. So, till next time.